Hello everyone and welcome to United Red Devil TV, and we are back with our afternoon transfer news and rumours show on this fine Thursday late afternoon. So without further ado, we will jump straight back in, and the deals keep rolling in for United this summer. Bruno Fernandes has extended his contract with United until 2027, and there's an option including to extend that agreement by a further year. It comes after United rubber stamp deals for Nassau Mazraoui and Matthijs de Ligt on Tuesday night, as their ex-Ajax double act are well known to Erik ten Hag and have cost the club a combined 51.5 million. Speculation over Jadon Sancho remains at fever pitch. Meanwhile, as the reintegrated forward continues to see his name linked with a move to PSG this summer, it's been claimed by the Independent that Sancho could be the bargaining chip that forces the French outfit to sell Manuel Ugarte to Manchester United. In-demand AS Monaco player Youssef Fofana is another name doing the rounds. Italian giants AC Milan want to sign him, while United have also been tipped to come calling for his signature as well. Matthijs de Ligt and Nassau Mazraoui will be in the Manchester United squad for their opening Premier League game of the season against Fulham at Old Trafford. United bought centre-back de Ligt and right-back Mazraoui in a £60 million deal from Bayern Munich in midweek, and the duo are in contention to make their debuts. Left-back Luke Shaw calf has been ruled out until September. Fellow left-back Tyrell Malaysia knee is not expected to be back until October, and centre-half Lenny Yoro is out until late October, possibly November, at the earliest due to a fractured metatarsal. United manager Erik ten Hag did not specify if the squad had incurred any more injury setbacks since they drew with Manchester City in the Community Shield last week. Issues are there, but it's not about the players who are not available. It's about the players who are available, Ten Hag said. We have a good group. We can make a strong selection. We can put out a strong team, and we will do. De Ligt and Mazraoui will be in the squad, and Harry Maguire will be in the squad as well. Ten Hag stressed Shaw's absence is short term. The 29-year-old has not played for United since February 18th, yet he appeared 3 times for England at the European Championship before sustaining an injury on his first week back at United. I think he will return in the short term, doesn't take long, Ten Hag clarified. We are looking forward, of course. Luke Shaw is a very important player for our team. So he's massive, important, and we want to get him back as soon as possible, but we can't force this process. Erik ten Hag has confirmed that Luke Shaw will miss the Manchester United's opening game of the season against Fulham on Monday. No, don't you mean Friday? Speaking at his pre-match press conference on Thursday afternoon, he said he will return in the short term. It doesn't take long. We are looking forward, of course, for Luke Shaw, a very important player for our team, so we want to get him back as soon as possible, but we can't force this process. So that means he's probably going to be out for even longer. Paris Saint-Germain are reportedly ready to move on from their interest in Manchester United forward Jadon Sancho. That's according to the iPaper, who claim PSG have instead switched their attention to Rennes' Desiree Doué and are now happy with how their young squad looks ahead of the new season. Sancho featured in United's Community Shield loss to Manchester City last weekend, but haven't PSG already signed Desiree Doué? So I don't know whether to believe that one quite ahead. Manchester United and Qualcomm Technologies have triggered the extension of their principal shirt partnership, meaning that the deal will now run until 2029. The extension follows record-breaking home and away and third shirt launches, which feature the Snapdragon brand on the front of the United shirts for the first time. Snapdragon is Qualcomm Technologies' consumer brand of processors and can be found in more than 3 billion devices globally. Qualcomm Technologies became an official global partner of United in August 2022. Since the launch of United's 24-25 home shirt last month, Snapdragon Insiders, a global community of Snapdragon enthusiasts, has grown 250% in the last month. As part of the extension, Qualcomm Technologies has expanded its rights into the PC category and activated the right to nominate a logo to appear at the back of United's shirts this season. As seen at Wembley in the Community Shield last weekend, the logo is placed beneath its squad numbers and will be visible at the back of the shirts in the Women's Super League fixtures, as well as certain other men's, women's and academy fixtures this term. Manchester United linked midfielder Yusuf Fofana is closing in on a move to AC Milan, according to Fabrizio Romano. The 25-year-old Monaco midfielder has been linked with a move to Old Trafford this summer, but is now reportedly set for a move to Serie A giants. And this was Fabrizio's tweet. Yusuf Fofana to AC Milan, here we go. Green light just arrived from AS Monaco, also on payment terms. A €25 million package and add-ons included. 4-year contract plus option for further season. No doubt since July he only wanted AC Milan. Travel and medical in the next 24 hours. That's Ten Hag's press conference. We've already spoken about that. Brentford boss Thomas Frank is confident that striker Ivan Toney will stay at the club this summer amid ongoing speculation about his future. Toney has been heavily linked with a move to United in recent weeks amid the prospect of Erik Ten Hag adding another striker to his squad ahead of the transfer window closing later this month. As quoted by The Standard, Frank said, "I think he will be a Brentford player after September 1st. There has been a lot of talk about Ivan over the last 6 months, about whether he'll leave this summer. So far, he's still a Brentford player. I think we're getting closer and closer to him staying a Brentford player, so I'm getting more and more excited because he's a top player. I'm loving working with Ivan, and we've got a fantastic relationship." United are among clubs that have been offered the chance to sign Al Arabi SC midfielder Marco Verratti, according to a report by HITC. It is reported that intermediaries have contacted several clubs to see if they would be interested in signing the Italian. It is claimed that Premier League quartet Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City and United are among them. Verratti is now playing in Qatar, is reportedly keen on returning to Europe after previously spending 11 years at Paris Saint-Germain. He will turn 32 in November. According to a report by HITC, AS Monaco midfielder Yusuf Fofana has turned down the opportunity to move to England amid reported interest from both United and Arsenal. The France international has been heavily linked with a move to Old Trafford in recent weeks amid the club's ongoing search for midfield reinforcements. However, AC Milan have also been chasing Fofana's tail for some time, and it is claimed he is committed to sealing a move to the Italian club. Report elsewhere has claimed that Milan have made an offer worth £25.7 million to sign the midfielder. Former United first team coach René Molnstein fears Mason Mount's Old Trafford career could go in the same direction as Donny van der Beek's. Mount experienced an injury-hit first season at Old Trafford last term, making just 20 appearances across all competitions. Van der Beek, who joined United from Ajax in 2020, struggled to make an impact during his time at the club and was sent out on loan twice. He was finally sold by the club earlier this summer. Monstein told Gambling Zone, "Mason Mount is in a bit of a similar situation to Donny van der Beek at Manchester United. You can even say the same about Christian Eriksen, although he has more experience, because they are basically all playing in Bruno Fernandes's area of the pitch. Bruno has been such an important player for United with goals and assists and energy, so the others are going to find it hard to get into their best position. With Mount, he is not really a 6 and not really a winger. You want him as an advanced 8. The way to do it is to play with 1-6 and 2-8s, or 2-10s. He is good on the transition and winning the ball back for counter attacks. He is also quick and agile, and he showed at Chelsea sometimes when you stick to a certain system, it's hard to fit certain players, and I fear he could be the new the new Donny, and his career could fade at United. Former United youngster Charlie McNeil marked his debut for Sheffield Wednesday with 2 goals last night, helping them beat Hull City 2-1 in the Carabao Cup. McNeil gave Wednesday the lead inside in the first 25 seconds of the game, firing in a brilliant effort before pouncing on a goalkeeping blunder for his second and Wednesday's winner. The striker joined the Owls on a free transfer early this summer after being released by United. Now, Ferdi Kayoglu update. According to Turkish outlet Sports, United have tabled an offer to sign Fenerbahce left-back Ferdi Kayoglu. United are going to start the season without Luke Shaw after it was confirmed he faces another spell on the sidelines, this time with a calf problem. United are reportedly in a race with Brighton and Hove Albion to sign the Turkey international. It is reported that United so far have offered the most money to sign the defender, but Brighton's offer is worth more when add-ons are taken into account. Oh mate, if we could steal him from underneath Brighton's nose, that would be fantastic. United Chief Executive Omar Barada has said it is the right time to push ahead with plans to regenerate Old Trafford so a world-class stadium can be created. United are set to submit plans to build a new stadium before the end of the year. Penning his programme notes ahead of tomorrow night's Premier League opener against Fulham, Barada was quoted as saying, "We are working hard to transform Carrington so that both our men's and women's teams have success to outstanding training facilities. You will be aware we have appointed a joint task force to explore options for the future regeneration of the Old Trafford area with a world-class stadium at the heart of it. It is the right time for us to be moving forward with both projects, and our owners and the management team are completely committed to them. This is an eventful time for the club. Everything we do has to help us to perform on the pitch, and that is our number one priority. It is also important, particularly in times of change, that our bond with you, the supporters, is closer than ever. This will continue to be an important priority for us. All of you must be central to everything that we do." United midfielder Scott McTominay is considering an offer from Napoli ahead of the transfer window slamming shut, according to a report by ESPN, so do take that with a pinch of salt because it is ESPN. The Serie A club have been linked with a surprise move for Scotland international over the last few days. It is understood that United will consider offers for McTominay if they are presented with a bid they deem acceptable. It is understood that United are looking for in the region of 25 to 30 million mark. McTominay is said to be aware of a Napoli's interest and is considering their offer. Yes, please. Former United defender Jaap Stam has praised the addition of Matthijs de Ligt to United's squad. The Netherlands international finalised his move to Old Trafford on Tuesday from Bayern Munich and could make his debut against Fulham tomorrow night. Speaking to ESPN, Stam said, De Ligt is a player that you would say is in potential and especially from his past at Ajax, he should be able to do that. A great player. He is still a talent, but he plays very maturely, calm on the ball, aggressive in duels, and he sees the game. He has the drive that is needed to achieve something. That is one of the most important qualities. I think he would fit in very well here. He has to want to do it himself, but I think he is a player who definitely fits in here. He is the type of player that every manager wants to work with. And we will move on to the next thing. AC Milan have made an offer for United-linked midfielder Youssef Fofana, according to a report by Slow Sports News. It is claimed that an offer worth 25.7 million, 30 million euros, broken up to an initial 21.4 million, plus a payment of 4.3 million in add-ons. It is reported that the offer is being considered by AS Monaco. He has also been heavily linked with a move to Old Trafford in recent weeks. The report adds that United have held initial talks with Monaco earlier this month about a deal. United have finally removed Sofyan Amrabat's profile from the first team squad section on the club's website. Despite his previous loan spell at United ending on June 30, his player profile was still on display up to and including yesterday. His profile was finally removed by the club last night. However, it is still possible that he could return to the club before the end of the month's transfer window amid the club's search for a new midfielder. We still should bring him back. It's squad depth. United are growing more confident about signing Manuel Ugarte. That's according to reports from Give Me Sport. On the in-demand PSG player, Ugarte, 23, is a preferred midfield target for Ineos this summer. Until now, the French side have been playing hardball over valuation, prompting the suggestion for a loan or even a swap deal to get his signature across the line. Give Me Sport reckon Ugarte could be bought for £42 million. There was fleeting speculation around Marcus Rashford's future this summer, but ex-United striker Michael Owen says it was the right decision to keep him. Owen was speaking to OLBG about the United forward. People talk about him moving on and things like that, but you've got someone that you know can do it already there. So I suggest you look a little bit more inward and try to improve what you've got. I would definitely be in the camp of keeping Marcus Rashford and trying to get the best out of him because his talent is there. We've seen it before. Yeah, but it's never regular. It's one season here and there. United will be without Luke Shaw once again, and Tyrell Malaysia is still not available. That prompts familiar left-back concerns for Erik ten Hag, but he does have a solution. Tyrone Marshall weighs up the pros and cons about using Nazawa Mazraoui. It felt telling that after completing the signing of Nazawa Mazraoui for a fee potentially rising to €20 million, that's £17.1 million, Manchester United are keen to stress the Moroccan's versatility as a left back as well as a right back. It's a fair assumption that the 26-year-old will get his first minutes for the club on his more familiar flank. United are heading into the new season in the now familiar position of not having a fit left back available. Manchester United are reportedly expecting formal bids for another midfielder in Christian Eriksen. That's according to Slow Sports News, as Erik ten Hag continues to look to trim down his squad. Eriksen joined United on a free transfer from Brentford 2 years ago, but could his days at Old Trafford be coming to an end? Sky Sports reporter Darmish Chef via social media has flagged up the expectation for Eriksen while name-dropping Manuel Ugarte, Sander Berge and Sofyan Amrabat as live options to replace him. Where are we? Nazar Mazraoui, I think, got the number 3 shirt, and De Ligt got number 4, I do believe. Scott McTominay betting odds to stay at United 6-4. Move to Fulham or Napoli. They're both the same at 5-2. Galatasaray 10-1. Tottenham 14-1. Celtic 14-1, and West Ham 18-1. Manchester United midfielder Scott McTominay is reportedly on the radar of Serie A giants Napoli, according to reports. ESPN have claimed while United are not actively looking to move the Scotland international on, but would consider offers, United would be looking for a permanent deal rather than a loan. The report adds that the 27-year-old, valued at between 25 and 30 million, Mauricio Pochettino, remember him? The Argentine manager was linked with the Manchester United job post during uncertainty over Erik ten Hag's future at the club. The former Chelsea boss is now in line to become the new United States head coach. Following reports in America, the Daily Telegraph's Matt Law has claimed that he has agreed to become their new man at the helm, with the nation among the hosts for the 2026 World Cup. Bruno Fernandes admitted that there was concrete interest over a possible Manchester United summer exit. The Manchester United Evening News reported previously that Bayern Munich and Inter Milan were interested. This vote of confidence from the club was very important for me, he told ESPN Brazil. Even because I was approached by other clubs, the club was aware that there was a possibility of me leaving. I had concrete offers, but the club showed that it needed me and that it was time. It was at a time of change, and they wanted to do things differently. I believe that there's a dream future at this club with the changes that are taking place. That's why I chose to stay. That there were other directions that would have been interesting for me, other expectations, but I feel good here. I feel loved, and I feel that the club has been very respectful of me. Well, you're our captain, Bruno. United and PSG are mulling over a swap deal that would see Sancho and Ugarte head in opposite directions, according to the Independent. After striking up deals for Nassau, Mazraoui and Leny Yoro, Matthijs de Ligt and Joshua Zirkzee this summer, United hope to snap up a defensive midfielder by August 30, amid lingering doubts over Casemiro. Transfers are good and all, but how about contract extensions? Especially for players like Bruno Fernandes, the Portugal midfielder has been superb for Manchester United and was rightly rewarded for his services with a new bumper deal. To celebrate it, the official United club channels posted a heartwarming video of the squad and staff discussing the 29-year-old. If I have to pick one word for Bruno, you are loved. At Bruno, at B_Fernandez 8, heart emoji, #MUFC. And I think that's everything for now. If I do have missed anything, please don't hesitate to drop me a comment down below, and I can check it out and jump it into tonight's show. And please don't forget to drop us a like on the video, share the video around, and if you're new, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, tap the bell icon so you don't miss a video, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys.